Russia versus the Five Eyes, a silent standoff between a military giant and a powerful alliance, USA, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. But who truly holds the upper hand in military power? Let's compare size, tech, nukes, and influence. Quick note before we start. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. It does not promote hate, violence, or discrimination against any person, group, religion, or country. All content is based on historical events and publicly available geopolitical analysis. And if you enjoy deep dives like this, hit subscribe and hit that bell to stay tuned for more epic comparisons. Let's start with money, the backbone of military might. Russia's annual military budget, it's estimated to be well over $65 billion, though some unofficial sources suggest it could be closer to $100 billion when hidden expenditures are considered. Now compare that to the combined budget of the Five Eyes Alliance, a staggering $1 trillion plus. And here's the real kicker. The United States alone contributes more than $800 billion, making up the overwhelming bulk of that total. You can get an idea from this just how far ahead the Five Eyes Alliance is compared to Russia. The story isn't over yet. According to the Global Power Index ratio, Russia ranks second in the world with a power index score of 0.788, while the USA holds the top position with a score of 0.744. The UK, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand rank 6th, 18th, 28th, and 86th. Despite varied rankings, the Five Eyes remain dominant due to the USA's top position. In terms of manpower, Russia has increased its active personnel to over 1 million since the conflict with Ukraine began and maintains around 2 million reserve personnel, according to Al Jazeera. On the other hand, the USA has approximately 1.3 million active personnel and around 765,700 in reserve. The UK has 180,779 active personnel and 31,967 in reserve. Canada has 68,000 active and 27,000 reserve personnel. Australia has over 60,000 active and more than 20,000 reserve personnel, while New Zealand has over 10,037 active personnel and 3,281 in reserve. So, the total active military personnel of the Five Eyes Alliance exceeds 1.6 million, while the reserve military personnel add up to over 847K. You can clearly see 1.3 million versus 1.6 million in active forces and 2 million versus 847K in reserves. This shows that while Russia lags behind in active personnel, it is far ahead of all five alliance members combined in terms of reserve strength. So it's definitely a tough competition. The Air Force plays a crucial role, especially for the USA, as its rivals don't share borders with it. Russia has 4,180 plus aircraft, including 770 plus fighter jets and 537 attack helicopters. The USA leads with 13,000 plus aircraft, 1,900 plus fighter jets, and 980 plus attack helicopters. The US also has the B-2 stealth bomber, capable of carrying 16 nukes, while Russia has the Tu-160. Though Tu-160 is faster, the B-2 is stealthier, and when it comes to fifth-generation fighter jets, Russia has the Su-75. The USA has the F-35. Other Five Eyes members, UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, add more strength, with hundreds of aircraft combined. Having foreign military bases offers strategic advantages, enabling quick deployment and regional dominance. The USA and UK have bases in countries near Russia, like Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, and Georgia. In contrast, Russia has no bases near any Five Eyes nation. The USA is the only country in the world that has the most military bases across the globe. The United States alone has over 700 military bases spread across more than 80 countries. Other Five Eyes countries also have some military presence in foreign countries, like the UK. On the other hand, if we talk about Russia, it also has over 20 military bases in foreign countries, which is very few compared to the Five Eyes countries. If we talk about nuclear weapons, Russia has over 5,500, while the USA has over 5,000. The UK has 225, but Canada, Australia, and New Zealand don't have any. So what do you think? Could Russia stand a chance against the Five Eyes? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content.